Hey, what's going on, y'all? RJ here with CV Tech, and today I'm going to be unboxing a new phone from Alcatel. This is called the Alcatel Zip LTE. Of course, it's on Total Wireless. Now, this phone here is a new release. I haven't even seen it announced anywhere. I happened to see it on a website, and I decided to go ahead and pick it up and try it out. Now, this is a very cheap budget phone. There is nothing that's going to be like spectacular wow about this device. But if you're on a budget looking for something cheap, I thought I would just unbox this for y'all, test it, and see how it is. And so let's go ahead and get in with this unboxing. So open up the flap here. You'll see there is the device. Over there, of course, are your plans. And now this phone has Android 7.1 Nougat, a 5-inch touchscreen display, internal storage up to 16 gigabytes of ROM, has a 5 megapixel camera with a 2 megapixel front facing camera, a 1.1 gigahertz quad core processor. Let's go ahead here and get the phone out of the box. Okay, now back here in the back is just your activation guides and all that stuff that I will leave back there. Let's go ahead and pull off the front here and set this to the side. And we'll pull the phone out here and lay that to the side as well. So under here we have our battery cover, as you can see right there. We have the wall charger here, and yes, this is a micro USB charger right here as well. Got your Alcatel Zip quick start guide there, and of course the same Total Wireless terms and conditions that everything that every Total Wireless phone comes with. So let's go ahead here and just package this back up and get it out of the way. Okay, so right here is the device. Let's go ahead and pull the back cover out of this plastic here. Now this phone feels pretty heavy. Actually, it's a pretty heavy device. The battery is internal. You cannot remove it. So, that's kind of a plus and a minus to some people, depending on what you like. Now, back here in the back, you do have your nano SIM card slot here and your micro SD card slot right there. So let's go ahead and just pop on this back cover, and we'll take a quick look here around the device. Pop everything here into place. Okay, so in the front here, you got what looks like it's got a dual speaker setup here. However, on the back does not show a rear speaker, so I'm guessing that one of these here is the loudspeaker. On the bottom there is your microphone and micro USB charging port. On the left is clean. On top, you got the 3.5mm headset jack plus your secondary mic. And like I said, there's your front-facing camera, 5-inch display. Your keys are on screen. Let's go ahead and pull off this screen protector here. And we'll give this phone its first boot up. Now this phone does feel really nice in the hand. It don't feel very big. It's got some pretty big bezels on top and the bottom there, as you can see. But the phone really feels kind of nice. It don't feel cheap. It don't feel, really. It just feels kind of good in the hand. Now, I'm not sure if this device has an HD display or if it's just WVGA. It don't say on the box, but I'll find out here soon enough. So let's go ahead and get it all set up, and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, y'all, so we're all set up now and ready to go. And upon setting this thing up, I was kind of looking at this phone, and this phone really feels nice. I mean, it's got a really nice heavy heft to it. It's got a really nice design, got a nice curve up there up top and on the bottom, and the phone just feels nice. Powering the phone on here, the display really don't look that bad either. So let's go ahead here and look at the phone. Now the phone does feel reasonably smooth. Now this phone does run the 1.1 quad core 210, unfortunately, and that might have some trouble with gaming. I will try that out, see how this phone does hold up. Now going into the app drawer here, it's just there's nothing really on the phone. Got radio, my account downloader, got Facebook installed, and that's just about it. 1W weather, app finder, stuff like that. Now I got the drop down up here, of course. It is 7.1.1. and you got all your stuff there like we see on every phone: flashlight, location, airplane mode, stuff like that, and you can edit those however you wish. So let's go ahead right now and go into the settings, and this is a stock Android experience, which is really nice. So no heavy skin to really bog it down even more. You got your gestures here: turn over to mute, turn over to activate snooze, double touch screen to turn off and on. Three finger screenshot: swipe down with 3 fingers to simultaneously to take a screenshot, and to quickly open the camera, double press the power key. Got your lock screen display. Got your storage here, which you got 16 gigabytes of ROM and only 4.71 gigabytes that is used. So you have a good amount of decent storage there remaining. Plus you can add an SD card, which is always nice as well. Looking at the memory here, this does have 2 gigabytes of RAM. As you see, total memory there is 1.9 gigabytes, so it will say 2 gigabytes of RAM. So that's really nice to see. Even though this phone does run the a weak 1.1 processor, it does have 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of ROM, so that should help out a little bit there as well. Now scrolling down here to the bottom, you'll see about phone, and it does run 7.1.1 Nougat, as you can see right there. So right now the phone does feel pretty snappy. We'll download all the apps and some games and test it and see how it works compared to some other phones. Let's take a quick look here into the camera. So you got photos here, you got video, of course. Let's go ahead and just take a look here first. It is 5 megapixel down to 4 megapixels, 3 megapixels, and 2 megapixels. You have video quality of 720 and 480, so no 1080p here. Media storage, location, shutter sound, zoom button, stuff like that. We will go now. You got video mode as well right here. Panorama mode, time lapse, and instant collage right there. Sorry about that, I was kind of out of frame, but anyway, it's all good. Let's go to the front facing camera. Now the front facing camera is a 2 megapixel camera, and in this lighting here, it really don't look bad. Colors look pretty good, and so we'll have to just see how this really does look outside. So let's go ahead in here. You'll see that it does have a 2 megapixel front facing camera, a 1 megapixel 16:9, and 1 megapixel 4:3. I got Face Beauty, records in 480 and 720p. So of course not the greatest settings in the world, and not nothing like that, but I always say never judge a phone until you use it. So I will be using this phone. I will be using the far out of it and just getting a feel of it and everything, and seeing how it holds up to a $50 price tag. So if this was helpful and informative in any way, hit that like button. Any questions or comments you may have, leave it down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all in the next video.